Let me use this opportunity to say two things. First is that I heard the governor of Rivers State was in Ghana, where he was saying that my people rejected me. I think that the only way to find out who the people accept and who they reject is for us to have an election in which every single person is free to vote and every single vote is counted. If we have that kind of election, I'm sure even the governor himself will have more respect for his own people in Obiapo, because he will find out that they may have opinions and views that are totally different from his own. So unless we develop that healthy respect for the rights of our citizens, it will be impossible to know who the people have rejected and who they have accepted. And also, let me use this opportunity to also say to all of us that this country belongs to us as Nigerians. We have an obligation and a responsibility to try to make our country and our state better. I think the spectacle of what befell in this last election does not edify us as a people and does not present a picture that we can proudly paint to our children that this is who we are and this is who we are proud to be. I am very happy that I did not win that election in the circumstances in which some people claim to have won. And I will always be proud to tell my children that I didn't win it and I could not have won it. And if that is the only way to win elections in Rivers State, I will never win, because I will never do those things if that is the only way to get power in this state.
Now, the governor felt that perhaps your party not emerging victorious would be because of how young the party was. And he says it was almost impossible for a party that was just less than a couple of months old to expect that it would win an election in Rivers State.
Well, that is his opinion. I think that would have been better expressed by the voters if everybody was allowed to come out freely with their PVCs, vote for candidates of their choice, and we count those votes. That's the only way we can say what is real and what isn't. You can't go around flogging people, beating people, paying matching ground, threatening people, and then when you finish such a process, you start using the outcome of that kind of process to judge what people actually think. Because everybody knows that that cannot represent what people actually think, because people were not actually allowed to say what they think. So that's just the thing I would like to point out.
For you and your party, is that your position? Are you going to go ahead and ensure that you file this at the tribunal?
I think that as far as I know in this country, going to court is one of the constitutional rights of our citizens, and it is part of the electoral process. If there are things you're not dissatisfied with, there is a process for expressing that dissatisfaction. What I want to say, which I want to say very clearly, is that after the return was made, I elected to be guarded in my responses, because however the process may be unacceptable to you, there are constitutional and accepted legal steps that you should follow. And I therefore decided that as one of the leaders of the state, one cannot be seen as saying things that would seek to imply that you are not following the constitutional path or that you're going to act outside of the Constitution. So I restrained my comment and focused on trying to understand exactly what happened across the state. So we set up a committee, we did a review, we collected our facts and all that, and we have applied to INEC to allow us access to all the documents that were used in the election and used in making the declaration.
And have you gotten that access?
No, we have not. We have not been able to get the materials that we're looking for.
Any reason given by INEC for that?
Sorry?
Did INEC give any reason why there's a delay in giving you access to some of the materials you needed to make your case?
No, they said they're working on it, and we're working with them. I think that what is happening is that people are deliberately trying to frustrate those who want to go to court to challenge the process. I can see that in the drama between the APC and the PDP, which in my opinion is uncalled for. If you won the election, you have been declared, you should allow other people who may be aggrieved to be able to go through the process of challenging what they don't like about your victory. To now come out to join in to challenge those. I saw the pictures and videos of people with guns and all that. I don't think that this is a kind of image of Rivers State that we should encourage at this time. I think that as much as possible, the whole truth of democracy lies in the fact that we have to accept first that all of us as citizens are equal, regardless of our wealth, our position, our power, whatever. That we're all equal and we all have an equal stake in the state.
All right, Senator.
I think the greatest challenge Rivers State is facing is that some people simply do not accept that equality of citizens.